Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Panda back here with another video. Now in today's video, we are going to be reacting to gameranx top 10 new games of 2026. If you are new, make sure y'all subscribe, hit the like button, comment down what y'all want me to react to next. And yeah, let's get into the video.
And as you know, that means
now I will give a big forewarning. I'm not much of a there's a specific set of games that I play, but I'm never gonna not try something. So if it looks interesting, I probably will try it at some point. But yeah, let's get into it.
the game dam is about to come down, as if it was ever up in the first place. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on gameranx, the top 10 new games the first half of 2026. Starting off with one that is going to launch very soon. And number 10 is Code Vein 2. We've said this a lot of times. Code Vein is anime Dark Souls. Looks like Code Vein 2 is...
I'm not much of an anime guy per se, but the video does say first half, so January to June, so games that have come out January and that are coming out to June. I'm sure there is a second half video to this. I probably will react to it. The original video will be linked down in the description if y'all want to go watch it out or subscribe. He's got a lot of good content, so I would recommend it. But yeah, a lot of these games are probably already out, considering we're in April. But hey, yeah.
Bigger anime Dark Souls, and if you're one of those,
I'm not really much of an anime guy,
creators,
but...
and you're a Dark Souls fan and an anime fan, it's basically like your entire month right here. I don't know why people are so down on Code Vein. I mean, yes, some of the character designs are difficult to take seriously in a post-apocalyptic Souls-like game. I get it. It's not the best Souls-like combat you've ever played. At least the first one, anyway. I don't know. It's probably improved at least somewhat in the second one.
Looks all right.
Code Vein has got a cool story.
Nothing horrible.
Cool world. And if you're looking for a good time, the first one's like $8 on Steam right now. It's a big price cut, most likely to cause some hype for this one. And it's working, at least on me. Code Vein 2 is landing on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series January 30th. I'm gonna have to act a vampire here, or at least vampiric, for a moment and ask for your subscription. Believe it or not, most of you are not subscribed. It's important we ask. It's a big solid that you're doing us, and we hope it helps you find some stuff you want to see. Thank you so much for clicking the subscribe button. Let's get back to the video.
That is facts. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free. Turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. It's not that big of an ask. It's free. As long as you got an account, but if you're watching the video, you probably already got one. So just go ahead and do that. Would be much appreciated.
At number 9, if Souls likes are your thing, but the proportions of anime women isn't, Nioh 3. I mean, honestly, you could technically play both games and it would be fine, but whatever. Nioh is a fantastic
Graphically, it looks
Souls-like
really
game.
good.
If the gameplay of Code Vein isn't enough for you, Nioh might be the area to go, because they really have a good thing going as far as that. Team Ninja has really
Again, not much of an anime guy, but
they even have a subset of
or anime games player per se, but
they're all Souls-likes. But this one has two distinct play styles, Ninja and Samurai. And if you're particularly excited for this one, a demo is landing a day before Code Vein 2 on January 29th on PC and I think PS5. As far as consoles, the game is a PS5 exclusive, but it is also coming to PC, and it's landing on both those platforms February 5th. And number 8 is...
But I do want to, even though I don't play them, I do want to bring them out, because maybe y'all haven't seen it. Maybe y'all are big anime fans, or maybe you're kind of any genre fan. So hopefully me watching this video, if I don't play it, hopefully I give you a new game to try out, maybe see, play. Like that game right there has a demo, so maybe go check it out.
What kind of looks like Dead Space meets Mega Man meets Devil May Cry.
This game comes out in 13 days.
Categorized because Capcom has been pretty tight-lipped about it, honestly, and that makes it a bit of an enigma. It's one of the most
graphically looks really good.
Releases of early 2026.
Looks like a
Capcom clearly thinks it's worth finishing properly, despite the fact
like a Fallout
no
meets
idea
space.
what this game actually is.
Sorta.
I mean, we've seen some of the fighting in it. It looks cool. There's also some hacking mechanics, and I don't know, you're a guy in a Dead Spacey type suit, which you need to breathe, but apparently this little girl who can shoot stuff doesn't. It's a very strange looking game, but it is also a very cool looking game, which it makes sense that we're interested in it at very least. There is a demo that lets you try out the combat system, and again, it's cool, but it doesn't necessarily make it clear what the game is, which is fine. I want to be surprised if it's good. Pragmata is landing on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC on April 24th. And number 7, it's High on Life.
I am recording this on
Yes,
April 11th, so.
High on Life is getting a sequel.
Ooh, High on Life 2. I didn't play the first one, but I heard really good things about it.
Here is actually good because they're kind of attempting to prove that this game has a life beyond a single voice actor. I think that's actually good. That's something that you should want to do, even if you still have that voice actor, which they don't. He left in 2023 amidst controversy. I'm not here to weigh in on that. I'm here to weigh in on the game itself. I liked the first one. I can understand why some people might not love it. I thought it was decently funny, sometimes a little bit over the line as far as annoying for me, but that's fine. It was a pretty big swing, and as far as I'm concerned, the ball connected with the bat. I'm quite interested to see what happens with High on Life 2. It's landing on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC February 13th.
So that game's
number
already
6, it's Saros, the new sci-fi action title from Housemarque, the studio behind Returnal. It does look very much to be
this month
the
as well.
next Returnal type game from the developer, which, good. In all seriousness, Returnal is just one hell of a
I do
fun
mention
game.
the graphics,
I
but
love
I feel
Returnal.
like at this
I love the
point, the
progression, and
age
I
and
love the
standard is
ideas.
kind of
And
a high
according
looking,
to everybody involved,
good
that's
graphics.
exactly what they're working on to improve. And, well, hell yes. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than, of course I want to play the next Housemarque game because it's another Returnal style game that promises to be bigger and better. Why would I not want to play that? Saros is coming to PS5 on April 30th. Moving on to number 5,
Good
it's
to know.
Reanimal. This one comes to us from the same people who made the Little Nightmares games, the first 2 Little Nightmares games. It definitely looks like
Little
advanced
Nightmares,
Little
man.
Nightmares. It's about a brother and sister escaping a version of
It Takes
their
Two
home,
type
but
vibes
some
with Little
kind of
Nightmares.
Nightmare version. The Tarsier team considers Reanimal to be the spiritual successor. So, I mean, I think you know what you're getting here. They have said they're trying to make it scarier than Little Nightmares. Like, it's much more of a straightforward, scary game rather than just a mood game. Not that Little Nightmares has no scary stuff in it. There aren't a whole lot of games that you can hear the developers say the direct influences for the game are It Takes Two, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and Silent Hill 2. But that's what they've been saying about this one, and to be frank, it makes sense when you're looking at the footage. It's cool, too, because it's kind of got Sonic and Tails style co-op, drop-in co-op.
Little FYI, I
more
don't like
advanced than,
spiders,
Sonic
so
2's pick up
don't
and
catch
control
me
and
with 'em.
Play. But it does have that. I don't know, if you need something a little scarier than Hearts during February.
That's gonna be
this is
interesting,
where to
though.
go.
A
Reanimal's
scary
landing
version
on
of
PS5,
Little
Xbox Series,
Nightmares.
Switch 2, and
More
PC,
scary version.
February 13th.
And that's already
And
out,
number
so.
4 is Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, a sort of Lego meets Arkham meets every era of Batman ever. I mean, there is so much.
Now, this might be a very hot take, and I can understand if it is. But I honestly, like, out of the whole, like, all the franchises that can compete, you've got... of course, I'm gonna blank when I need to make a list of it. To sum it up, basically, I'm gonna say that Lego, like the Lego franchise, when they make games, I want to say they have a 99% hit rate. They're either gonna hit on the mark or they're gonna miss. And so far, other than the price, I would say a lot of money for some Lego Batman is a lot, because I didn't want to get the game, but like spending like $80 or $90 or 70 or 80 is a lot of money to play some Lego Batman. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, Lego games are so good. Like, I don't know how they do it, but it's very hard. I feel like it would be very hard to mess up Legos, but I'm sure there's someone out there who would. But yeah, I would definitely say Lego's hit on the mark with making games.
Much stuff here that I can identify from different Batman eras, from different mediums. They held nothing back, and I really think that's cool. Jake actually got a chance to play this game. I think he posted a video on his channel about what it's like. He kind of says it's Arkham Light. It's not quite as tight in terms of the controls, which is kind of expected. I mean, it's a Lego game. It's not an uber serious dark Batman game. So you do get the Lego humor, the puzzle platforming, that kind of stuff. But you're also getting the Arkham-style combat, albeit a little bit simpler, and an open world. So everything looks pretty cool to me. The only thing I'm not super hyped about is they got a guy doing an impression of Will Arnett, and not much of one, rather than getting Will Arnett.
Look, I'm sorry, but Lego Batman is BoJack Horseman to me.
Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight comes to PS5, Xbox Series, Switch 2, and PC on May 29th.
Eventually, I will get to play this one.
Moving on to number 3, we've got Crimson Desert, the game that spent years confusing everybody by looking and sounding like an MMO, but not being an MMO. In fact, being a single-player game that looks ultimately like The Witcher once you actually see it in action. You play.
I've
as
heard a
the
lot of
tough
people talk about this
mercenary
game.
Leader in the land of Pywell. You deal with war, you deal with politics, you deal with monsters. Again, it's sounding very Witcher-like, except maybe a little more fluid. Like a lot of the stuff we've seen maybe looks closer to Assassin's Creed than The Witcher, which is fine because Assassin's Creed's combat is quite a bit better than The Witcher. Nothing against The Witcher. I like the weird combat, but I also like smooth combat. I don't know. There's really a crazy engine behind this game. Pearl Abyss has been really sort of unhingedly working on making this a crazy game. And to be frank, this looks so crazy, I don't really know what the final thing is going to be. But I am
Giving
excited
vibes of
for
Ring for
what
Honor
is
or King
shaping
for
up to
Honor.
be a prestige single player
Looks interesting for
effort,
sure.
rather than some stupid live service bullshit. Crimson Desert is coming to PS5, Xbox Series, and PC March 19th. Moving on to number 2, the long-awaited 007 First Light, IO Interactive's stab at 007. To be frank, I am pretty excited by this game. It is not a remake. It is not a licensed film tie-in. It is a new James Bond video game franchise made by the Hitman people, which is, I mean, words I would love to hear 10 years ago, even. Forget the whole recent Hitman trilogy. Like, go back before that, I would have been psyched there. But they have only gotten better over time, and this is a 007 game. In fact, a game that they look like they're attempting to make a little more cinematic than Hitman. I'm guessing there probably is going to be some of that social stealth, as they call it, but also a lot of cinematic, pre-planned story stuff.
Agent
it is
007.
a very early in the career of 007 James Bond, which I like. It's an origin story. I can't recall a decent movie or particularly video game that's fully an origin story. I mean, you could say Casino Royale is kind of an origin story, but this looks like it's going quite a bit earlier in Mr. Bond's life. I'm excited. 007 First Light is coming to PS5, Xbox Series, Switch 2, and PC May 27th. And
Well, that's going to
finally,
be
at
really
number 1,
inspirational,
we've got
especially for the
Resident
Hitman
Evil
series.
Requiem, the newest Resident Evil game. Frankly, a Resident Evil game.
I mean, you knew that was going to be on here. There's no way you can make any kind of like top 10s or like biggest games releasing in the year and not have one of the biggest franchises out there, as in Resident Evil.
And that looks quite interesting in that it takes place in Raccoon City years after a nuclear explosion was detonated to attempt to, fix the Raccoon City problem. If you know Resident Evil, you know the Raccoon City problem. Zombies, just to say the most obvious thing I've ever said in my life, it's zombies. Anyway, they've actually given us a dual protagonist situation, which I don't think we've gotten that in the way that we're getting it since the early Resident Evils, and then of course the Resident Evil remakes. They haven't let a lot slip about this, but everything that we've seen looks freaking cool. I am super excited for this game. Resident Evil Requiem is landing PS5, Xbox Series, Switch 2, and PC. It's landing on all of them February 27th. I do have some bonus games for you here, too. First,
Oh.
Bungie's resurrecting Marathon as a PvP extraction shooter, and that's either going to be great or it's going to be what it looks like, which is not great. I'm sorry, I'm not going to say that it looks great, but we are going to talk a hell of a lot about it this year. I have a feeling. I mean, I will say, I hope it's good. If it turns out to be good, I'll be very pleasantly surprised, and I will not be upset, but I will also be very, very shocked. Marathon's coming to PS5, Xbox Series, and PC in March. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake is supposedly coming.
I haven't heard of that one or this one.
We're allegedly getting a Obsidian remake style drop without any warning. Leaks have indicated this. We don't know if this is real or not. We do know the lips have been tight with this one. I'm excited. I want to play this game again. It's coming to the PlayStations, the Xboxes, Switch, and PC sometime very, very soon, supposedly. Next is John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, a co-op shooter that is loud.
I haven't
and
heard of this
messy
one
and
either.
Possibly pretty good. I don't know. There's
Zombies,
lots of
Dead by
80s.
Daylight,
John
Walking,
Carpenter's name is on it. I have to assume
Walking
that is a good
Dead,
thing, 'cause
7
John
Days to
Carpenter,
Die-esque.
is a gamer. He's also a picky and thorny guy. Toxic
Also is
Commando's
giving me,
coming to
Back
PC,
for
PS5,
Blood
and Xbox Series on March
vibes here.
12th. Next, Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, the remake. Probably one of the most disturbing horror games ever made. Also, the one where you're armed with a camera. I mean, this game was scary as hell back when I think it was a Wii game. Yeah, these were Wii games. They were scary as hell on the frickin' Wii. Forget PS5, Xbox Series, and Switch 2 and PC, where it's landing on March 12th. It'll probably be pretty scary there. Next is Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred, a full expansion centered on Mephisto, which means your loot addiction gets that, in case that's something you want. I don't know.
Didn't play
people
any of the
move on to other games
Diablos.
for
Don't
loot,
think I
but Diablo
will. Not
4
my kind
is
of game.
Dropping that expansion for the PlayStation, the
But,
Xbox,
who
and
knows?
PC on April 28th. Cairn, a very quiet, serene, but unforgiving survival game where it's all vertical, it's climbing. There's no bad guys, there's no weapons. It's just trying to go up the side of a mountain and falling if you mess up. That's coming to PS5 and PC on January
Only up?
29th. Next, Romeo is a Dead Man. New game from Suda51. Maybe you could sense that I'm going to say a bunch of times and not be able to describe exactly what's going on here. It's Suda51. Violent, super stylized. If it lands, it's going to land hard. If it doesn't, it'll be a janky mess that everybody talks about anyway, because, man, that guy makes some memorable shit. That's all I've got for you today.
Wow.
There's
Great video. Again, if y'all are new, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Go check out gameranx. Link will be down in the description. As always, it's been your Panda, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.